Hey, g'day mate. Well, here's the go. We're going to do that box of records that I got at the auction today. The photo that I sent you of the big bunch of records, they were a big bunch of very shitty op shop records, and that was the joke. You know, like, hey, would you like a big bunch of shitty records? Apparently, they went for like $60. It was like 8 boxes of containers of records. Anyway, there were several other little lots of records around the auction as well, and I bought one of them. So just so you know, it's not related to the same joke, because I may have paid way too much for them. But I'm going to tell you what I paid for them straight away. Well, look at this. It's just like it's a hand. I'm very gestury with my hands. This is going to be a long video. I paid $80 for the box of records, plus the buyer's fee of 15%. So I paid $92 for this one box of records, which isn't just 12 inches. It's some 45s, and it looks like there might be some DVDs and some box sets. Like, it looks shitty, but I'll be straight up with you. There were some Cannonball Adderley albums in there, more than one. And I like him, and I don't have any of his stuff. And I'm like, look, $10 a record, maybe if there's 5 or 6 of those. And there was that Band on the Run, and there was also one other Beatles album. And I thought, well, that's close to $100. And so I wasn't even at this auction. I was down the other end of the shed at a different auction buying stuff for my business. So I'd put an absentee bid in. So I put a bid in of $100, and I had no idea what happened. Anyway, I was down back at that auction half an hour later, bidding on some items, and a lady who buys records there, who I speak to, she said, "Did you get that box that you were looking at?" And I said, "I don't know." I said, "How much did they go for?" She goes, "Oh, $60. And I said, "Oh, well then yes, I did get them. I put an absentee in. That'll be great." Anyway, when I went to pay, it wasn't 60, it was 80. Anyway, this is 2.5 minutes and you haven't seen a record. Holy shit. Okay, let's go. So I haven't seen these either. When I went through the box this morning, fuck it. It's just going to be a long video. You choose if you want to watch this or not. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I'm going to ramble. I flicked through them very quickly. I don't know about condition. I pulled two records out of their sleeves, and they appeared okay. I put this bid on based on the Cannonball Adderley, and I figured, the two Beatles ones would make the value there. But I just really wanted those Cannonball records, right? I have no idea what they're worth. They're probably worth a lot more than $10 each, or maybe they're not. Anyway, so Band on the Run, which I already have, not bad condition. It's empty, bro. That sucks. But the second Beatles one, hey, I know someone else who purchased this recently. Now, I already have Magical Mystery Tour, but I do not have the gatefold. So here is the gatefold. The booklet is that supposed to be a... Oh, okay. I thought this had ripped out, but this is obviously independent. See, I don't have a booklet, so this is already a good score. I'm thinking... Oh, hang on. Did that maybe used to live in there? I'm thinking it did. Okay. So, not the best condition. We'll just have a... I don't want to make this too long. We'll just have a super quick look at the vinyl, because I know you'd be interested. Oh, actually, man, that's not bad. Oh, that's not... I reckon that'll clean up. There's no visible scratches. It's not super shiny, but there is some sheen. There is the possibility of a slight dish. But I'm going to suggest that's better condition than the copy I own, and it's a gatefold, and it's got the booklet, even though it's coming out of its spine, I'm going to say that's a good buy. And I'm going to say, what did you pay for yours, mate, at the markets last time? I'm going to say that's a $20 album. So that's $20 of my cost right there. You can tell me if you judge this differently. Like, look at that. It's a pretty shitty looking spine, like really bad. Maybe it's $15. What's the Beatles? We'll go with 20. Go with 20. All right, what else have we got, man? This is going to be such a long video. Okay. Mel Torme, London. It's the jazz series. No idea. No. The Modern Jazz Quartet plays one. Oh, fuck no. Okay, some shit. Frank Sinatra. The Best of George Harrison. Okay. All right, now we're talking. Yeah, all right. Taxman. Guitar Gently Weeps. Compilation. I've got a bunch of George Harrison records. Don't really need this. The Best is his triple album, obviously, which goes for a lot of money these days, and I'm very grateful to have my copy. Thank you to the Lawn Bowls car park score. Anyway, I'll put that back in later because I don't want to take up too much time. Next bunch of records. Let's see what we got. Okay, so starting to get into what I was talking about. So some Cannonball Adderley on Riverside, no idea. But looking at the creases in the sleeve, I guess we're talking 60s and earlier. And this is one of the ones I took out. It's a little dull. There's a couple of light scratches. Little hazy, maybe? No. Look, I think there's going to be a little bit of a shh sound on this record. That's what that vinyl's telling me right now. But hey. English pressing. Recorded in 59. This will be some straight up jazz. You know what I'm saying? Cannonball Adderley Quintet at the Lighthouse. Same stuff. Same label. A scratch there. A few marks here. With an average one, that's probably a VG at best. Oh, I just saw something else. A VG at best. Billie Holiday. I don't have any Billie Holiday, to be fair. I don't think she's worth anything, is she? Solitude. Good looking piece of vinyl. But, you know, probably not worth anything. On the Road, Stephanie Grappelli and the Disley Trio. Looks very white, and I'm not sure the white stuff was the good stuff back in the day. Frank Sinatra, Brubeck, Glenn Miller. Did you mention Glenn Miller? Did you want some Glenn Miller? Another Stephanie Grappelli. Okay, so he's a violin player, and it looks like it's an op-shop record. Klaatu. I know this. Why do I know this? There's some crazy sounding album titles there. Jeez, the spines on these records are horrible. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but poor, man, very poor. Adam Capital. Klaatu. Why do I know this? Is this a funk record? Have I maybe got a funk record? Could I be that lucky, or is this just some op-shop hippie shit? I don't know, but something about this album's ringing bells. I don't know if I'm off my tree. I'm not sure. Klaatu. Hang on, mate. Just taking a drink. Get a dry mouth. Might have to split this up. Okay, so I saw this one. Herbie Mann. I think this is one of the 80s. Oh no, 74. Fuzzy Samuels on bass. I don't know who Fuzzy Samuels is, but fuck, what a great name. Okay, so, you know, I knew that was in there. What, 5? We'll call it 5. All right, we'll call that 5. Benny Goodman. All right, last pile, and then I'll do a part 2. Another Cannonball Adderley. So this one on Mercury. Another very early, so that Funky Train. So look at the condition. Previous ones haven't been amazing. Yeah, there's a scratch there. It's gonna definitely pick up on sound, but it's one scratch. I'd say that's gonna clean up alright, be quite playable. See, I don't know what these things are worth. What are these Cannonball Adderleys are worth? I have a funny feeling they're probably worth more than 10 a piece, which is what I'm kind of pricing them out at. But I'm not selling them, you know. It's this is some good shit right here. Tough tenors, Johnny Griffin, Eddie Lockjaw Davis. I don't know what that is, but it looks rare. It looks like it could be some bebop on Jazzland. Some Nat King Cole. Don't know what that is. Humphrey Littleton. Meaty Bitty Big and Bounce, The Who. Okay, The Who. Alright. That's looking easily VG, probably VG plus. The whole record, to be fair, doesn't look like it belongs in the same crate. It's the condition of it's really quite good for its age. You know, I don't know. Could I sell that on Discogs maybe for 20 bucks or something? I don't know. Maybe it's worth nothing. But I don't have any Who albums. What songs is on this one? The Kids Are Alright. My Generation. Pinball Wizard. Oh, this was the album to have. Yeah, alright. Well, I'll probably keep that. There's a 45. Big Bill Brunsey. Oh, yeah, he's a blues guitarist, man. Holy shit. Yep, and it's actually the right disc. Oh, pretty fucking... I'm not into 45s, man, but I'm pretty happy. I wonder if that's worth anything. Anyway. An Ella Fitzgerald, some sort of modern jazz compilation. Peggy Lee. Ah, some Johnny Cash. See, I'll definitely hold on to that. I love me some Johnny Cash. I've got a bunch of records of his already, and to be fair, I'm looking at this one. It's a compilation. It's a compilation, and it doesn't look like there's really anything on it that I don't already have. It's a double album. So, I don't know. I'll put that down as a 5 against my spend. Duke Ellington, Nat King Cole. Alright, mate, hit and stop. Gonna do a part 2.